The world of cryptocurrency is buzzing with excitement. It's electric. Why all the hype? Because Bitcoin, the most powerful digital asset on the planet, is on the verge of a massive surge. This isn't just another price bump. We're talking about a potential earthquake that could reshape the financial landscape as we know it. From Wall Street veterans to tech moguls, everyone's talking about Bitcoin. The whispers are turning into roars as more and more people wake up to the potential of this revolutionary technology. But what's driving this surge? What's got everyone so fired up? The answer is simple. Bitcoin is no longer a fringe experiment. It's a global phenomenon, and its time has come. Governments are taking notice, institutions are investing, and everyday people are realizing that Bitcoin could be their ticket to a more secure financial future. This is about more than just making money. It's about taking control of your financial destiny. It's about being part of a revolution that's changing the world before our very eyes. Are you ready to ride the wave? Bitcoin has been quietly gaining strength for years, like a sleeping giant gathering its power. Now, the giant is stirring. The world is starting to see that Bitcoin isn't just a passing fad. It's a force to be reckoned with. Remember those who dismissed Bitcoin as a bubble? They're watching in disbelief as Bitcoin smashes through their predictions, proving them wrong time and time again. The old financial guard is starting to sweat. They can feel the ground shifting beneath their feet. Why? Because Bitcoin represents a fundamental challenge to the status quo. It's decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by any government or institution. It's transparent, so you always know where your money is and where it's going. And it's secure, protected by cutting-edge cryptography that makes it virtually impossible to counterfeit. This is the dawn of a new financial era, and Bitcoin is leading the charge. The old rules don't apply here. This is a wild, untamed frontier, and fortunes will be made and lost. But one thing is certain, things will never be the same. Bitcoin has been quietly gaining strength for years, like a sleeping giant gathering its power. Now, the giant is stirring. The world is starting to see that Bitcoin isn't just a passing fad. It's a force to be reckoned with. Remember those who dismissed Bitcoin as a bubble? They're watching in disbelief as Bitcoin smashes through their predictions, proving them wrong time and time again. The old financial guard is starting to sweat. They can feel the ground shifting beneath their feet. Why? Because Bitcoin represents a fundamental challenge to the status quo. It's decentralized, meaning it's not controlled by any government or institution. It's transparent, so you always know where your money is and where it's going. And it's secure, protected by cutting-edge cryptography that makes it virtually impossible to counterfeit. This is the dawn of a new financial era, and Bitcoin is leading the charge. The old rules don't apply here. This is a wild, untamed frontier, and fortunes will be made and lost. But one thing is certain, things will never be the same. So, what's next for Bitcoin? Hold on to your hats because things are about to get wild. Samson Mow, the CEO of Jan3, a prominent Bitcoin company, is predicting an unprecedented surge in Bitcoin's price. A surge so powerful that he's dubbed it the Godzilla candle. Imagine a massive green candle on the Bitcoin price chart, shooting up with such force that it dwarfs all previous rallies. That's the Godzilla candle. It represents a sudden, explosive surge in demand for Bitcoin that could catapult its price to unimaginable heights. This isn't just hype. Mo's prediction is based on a confluence of factors that are creating the perfect storm for Bitcoin. From institutional adoption to global economic uncertainty, all signs point to a massive bull run on the horizon. Get ready because the Godzilla candle is coming. And when it hits, it's going to change everything. Okay, so we've got this catchy name, Godzilla Candle. It's a massive, almost unbelievable jump in Bitcoin's price, happening in a very short time frame. Think of it like a rocket launch, but instead of a spacecraft, it's the price of Bitcoin blasting off. We're talking about a potential doubling, tripling, or even more. This kind of price action grabs headlines and sends shockwaves through the financial world. The Godzilla candle is a visual representation of this pent-up pressure ready to explode. Buckle up because things are about to get interesting. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a potential price surge. But the Godzilla candle is about much more than just a quick buck. It represents a fundamental shift in how the world sees Bitcoin. It's about proving the doubters wrong and showing the world that Bitcoin is here to stay. The Godzilla candle is a signal flare, a beacon to investors, businesses, and governments. It's a symbol of this revolution, a visual representation of the seismic shift that's underway. What's fueling this potential Godzilla candle? Experts believe Bitcoin is on the verge of a massive breakout. Factors are converging to create the perfect storm for Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin is a scarce asset. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. Scarcity and adoption mean demand outstrips supply. Institutional investors are taking notice. Companies, hedge funds, and governments are adding Bitcoin, recognizing its potential as a store of value. Institutional money is driving up demand and price. With inflation soaring and geopolitical uncertainty, investors seek safe havens like Bitcoin. Mainstream adoption and tech advancements create a perfect storm. The Godzilla candle represents these bullish forces, ready to propel Bitcoin to new heights. Why are there not more people talking about the true impact of the Godzilla candle? This isn't just a speculative bubble or a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a potential paradigm shift in the global financial system, with far-reaching implications for everyone. Imagine a world where Bitcoin becomes a widely accepted form of payment, where you can buy your morning coffee, pay your rent, or even receive your salary in Bitcoin. Imagine a world where cross-border transactions are instant and nearly free, where you no longer have to rely on banks or traditional financial institutions. This is the potential impact of the Godzilla candle. It's not just about making a quick profit. It's about creating a more equitable, transparent, and accessible financial system for everyone. It's about empowering individuals and challenging the status quo. Of course, there are risks and challenges ahead. Volatility is inherent in the crypto market, and there will undoubtedly be bumps along the way. But the potential rewards are too great to ignore. The Godzilla candle is a signal that the future of finance is being written right now. And Samson Mow isn't mincing words about Bitcoin's price. He believes Bitcoin should be worth over $100,000. It's trading at a fraction of its true potential. Mow is a respected figure in the crypto space. He believes the Godzilla candle could propel Bitcoin far beyond that mark. A price surge could rewrite the record books. Mow's bullish predictions aren't based on blind faith. He sees a perfect storm of factors converging. First, unprecedented levels of institutional adoption. Major players like BlackRock and Fidelity are adding Bitcoin. Second, the global macroeconomic landscape is fertile for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's decentralized nature and limited supply make it attractive. Third, the narrative of Bitcoin as digital gold. This narrative is gaining momentum, fueling price appreciation. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a potential six-figure Bitcoin price. But what would a $100,000 Bitcoin really mean for the world? It would be a watershed moment, a clear sign that Bitcoin has arrived as a major asset class. Early adopters and long-term holders would see their investments grow exponentially. Bitcoin would be taken seriously by even the most skeptical investors and institutions. The traditional financial system would be forced to adapt to this new reality. It's not just about the money. A $100,000 Bitcoin would represent a fundamental shift in the balance of power. It would empower individuals and challenge the dominance of central banks and governments. It would be a victory for decentralization, transparency, and financial freedom. Imagine a world where Bitcoin is used for everyday transactions, where people can send and receive money instantly and securely, without the need for intermediaries like banks. Imagine a world where individuals have more control over their own finances, where they're not at the mercy of inflationary monetary policies or corrupt governments. This is the potential impact of a $100,000 Bitcoin. It's not just about the price, it's about the possibilities. It's about creating a more just, equitable, and accessible financial system for everyone. Section 4. The domino effect, altcoins and the wider crypto market. The Godzilla candle's impact isn't limited to Bitcoin alone. As Bitcoin surges, it pulls up the entire crypto market, benefiting altcoins. New investors often diversify into altcoins, seeking greater returns. This influx can lead to significant price appreciation for altcoins. A strong Bitcoin legitimizes the space, increasing adoption and investment. The Godzilla candle's impact highlights Bitcoin's dominance and influence. A new financial order, Bitcoin's role in a changing world. The potential arrival of the Godzilla candle isn't just about price predictions, it's about recognizing the dawn of a new financial era. Bitcoin's decentralized nature, limited supply, and resistance to censorship are challenging traditional finance. It's forcing governments and central banks to rethink monetary policy. The rise of Bitcoin is part of a larger trend of decentralization and technological disruption. The Godzilla candle could be the catalyst that accelerates this transformation, the post-halving hype. Every 4 years, the rate at which new bitcoins are created is cut in half. Historically, these halving events have been followed by significant price surges. Add to that increasing institutional adoption and global macroeconomic uncertainty, and you've got a recipe for a potential price explosion. The Fed's gamble. A catalyst for Bitcoin? The Federal Reserve's aggressive interest rate hikes to tame inflation risk, pushing the economy into a recession. Bitcoin is often seen as a hedge against economic turmoil. Mo believes the Fed's actions will ultimately benefit Bitcoin. People are starting to see the cracks in the traditional financial system and are looking for alternatives. Global uncertainty, seeking safe havens. We're facing a polycrisis, geopolitical tensions, wars, energy crises, and supply chain disruptions. Bitcoin is rapidly emerging as a digital alternative to gold, a 21st century safe haven. Its decentralized nature and limited supply make it resistant to government interference and inflation. The countdown to upheaval. Mo believes that after November 2024, the stage will be set for a Bitcoin surge. The post-halving period, combined with the Fed's policy decisions and the global thirst for safe havens, creates the perfect storm. Whether the Godzilla candle lives up to the hype remains to be seen, but the crypto world will be watching. So, you're ready to dive into the exciting world of Bitcoin, but the talk of a Godzilla candle has you both excited and a bit intimidated. The crypto market is known for its volatility. Volatility is the price of admission to this revolutionary financial landscape. Instead of fearing the dips, see them as opportunities. Responsible investing is key, but by understanding and accepting volatility, you'll be better equipped to weather the storms. One of the most common mistakes new investors make is getting caught up in the short-term price fluctuations of Bitcoin. Bitcoin isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a revolutionary technology with the potential to reshape the global financial system. Instead of trying to time the market, focus on the long-term value proposition of Bitcoin. By adopting a long-term perspective, you're giving yourself the best chance to reap the potential rewards. Patience is key. Before you even think about buying your first Bitcoin, it's crucial to arm yourself with knowledge. Start by understanding the basics of Bitcoin. Learn about different investment strategies. Choose a reputable cryptocurrency exchange to buy and sell your Bitcoin. Security is paramount in the crypto world, so do your due diligence. Section 4. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key. Diversification is a fundamental principle of investing, especially in the volatile world of cryptocurrency. By diversifying your portfolio across multiple cryptocurrencies, you're spreading your risk. Do your research and identify promising projects with strong fundamentals. Diversification is about finding the right balance between risk and reward. Section 1. The hype bubble. Separating fact from fiction. The crypto world thrives on hype, but too much hype can be dangerous. The crypto market is notoriously unpredictable. Approach the market with a healthy dose of skepticism, do your own research, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Slow and steady wins the race. Section 2. The regulatory shadow governments and the future of Bitcoin. Governments around the world are grappling with how to handle this new form of money. The regulatory landscape for cryptocurrency is still evolving. Stay informed about the latest regulatory developments. Government actions could have a profound impact on the future of Bitcoin. Section 3. Market manipulation, whales, pumps and dumps. The crypto market is still relatively young and less regulated than traditional financial markets. This lack of oversight creates opportunities for market manipulation. Be aware of manipulative tactics and avoid getting caught up in the hype. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to walk away from a potentially shady deal. The unknowable unknowns, black swan events, and Bitcoin. Black swan events can throw even the most well-crafted investment strategies into disarray. The crypto market is particularly susceptible to black swan events. Diversify your portfolio, stay informed about potential risks, and be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. The only constant in the crypto world is change. Bitcoin, a gateway to financial freedom. Bitcoin represents a growing global movement toward financial freedom and individual empowerment. Imagine a world where you don't need permission from a bank to access your own money. Bitcoin's borderless nature transcends geographical boundaries and empowers individuals. The Godzilla candle would be a powerful symbol of this growing movement toward financial freedom, challenging the status quo, decentralization, and the future of money. Bitcoin's rise is part of a larger trend of decentralization, shifting power from centralized institutions to distributed networks. This trend is disrupting industries across the board. For centuries, we've relied on centralized institutions like banks and governments. Bitcoin, with its decentralized architecture, offers an alternative. Transactions are recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain. It signals a shift in power to individuals, ushering in a new era of financial freedom. As Bitcoin continues to gain mainstream adoption and its value potentially skyrockets, it has the potential to become a catalyst for a new global economy, one that is more open, inclusive, and accessible to everyone. Imagine a world where individuals and businesses can transact with each other directly, without the need for intermediaries like banks or payment processors. This new economy would be powered by blockchain technology, which enables secure, transparent, and near-instantaneous transactions across borders. It would level the playing field for individuals and businesses in developing countries, giving them access to financial services and opportunities that were previously out of reach. Imagine small businesses in Africa being able to accept payments from customers in Europe or Asia without having to pay exorbitant fees to traditional payment processors. Imagine artists and creators being able to monetize their work directly without having to give up a large percentage of their earnings to intermediaries. This is the potential of a Bitcoin-powered global economy, a world where financial inclusion and economic empowerment. The Godzilla candle, while still a prediction, offers a glimpse into a future where Bitcoin and decentralized technologies play a central role in our lives. It's a future where individuals have more control over their money, where financial systems are more transparent and accountable, and where the global economy is more inclusive and accessible. Of course, there will be challenges along the way. The road to mass adoption is rarely smooth, and Bitcoin will need to overcome regulatory hurdles, technical challenges, and skepticism from those entrenched in the traditional financial system. However, the momentum behind Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency movement is undeniable. The Godzilla candle, should it occur, would be a powerful symbol of this momentum, a sign that the future of finance is being written right now, and it's being written in code. So, is the Godzilla candle the real deal? Or is it just another example of crypto hype gone wild? That's the million-dollar question, and honestly, no one knows for sure. The crypto market is incredibly unpredictable, driven by a complex mix of technology, speculation, and global economics. Even the smartest analysts can be caught off guard. But here's the thing. Even if the Godzilla candle doesn't materialize exactly as predicted, even if Bitcoin doesn't hit those astronomical price targets overnight, the underlying trends driving this excitement are impossible to ignore. Bitcoin is gaining mainstream acceptance at an astonishing pace. Institutions are taking notice. The global financial system is showing cracks. Something big is brewing. The Godzilla candle, whether it's a literal price surge or a symbolic representation of Bitcoin's growing influence, is a reminder that we're living through a period of profound technological and financial transformation. The old rules are being rewritten, and Bitcoin is at the forefront of this revolution. Whether you're a seasoned crypto enthusiast or a curious newcomer, one thing is clear. The future of finance is being shaped right now, and it's being built on decentralized technologies like Bitcoin. This is about more than just making money. It's about creating a more equitable, transparent, and accessible financial system for everyone. So, what can you do? First, educate yourself. Learn about Bitcoin, blockchain technology, and the potential of decentralized finance. The more you understand, the better equipped you'll be to navigate this exciting new world. Second, don't be afraid to get involved. Open a crypto wallet, buy a fraction of Bitcoin, explore the world of decentralized applications. The best way to learn is by doing, and finally, buckle up. The ride might be bumpy, but the destination could be extraordinary. The future of finance is here, and it's decentralized, permissionless, and full of possibilities. The Godzilla candle, whether it explodes on the charts or simply flickers in our imaginations, are just the beginning. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification